What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Arcane, episode 7. Forgot where it went off. I can't remember, so I don't want to waste too much time, just going, I should really prepare beforehand, and I never do. I'm just like, oh, let's jump into it. But yeah. So, he threatened his daughter. He threatened Marcus's daughter. Powder and Vi were confronted, but now Powder was kidnapped by I can't remember their names, the guys that drive around on like hoverboards, skateboard things. And now Vi and Caitlin are gonna have to have a conversation because now they know that Vi's sister and the culprit Caitlin was looking for are the same person. And that's gonna cause some friction. And not in a good way, okay? Anyway, that was a good one. Damn. So yeah. Other than that, let me check real quick because I moved my laptop. I want to make sure it's not on the screen. Well, it's not. We're good. Alright, let's jump into the reaction, guys. Try to make it quick. Powder definitely needs help. Well, I mean, we all know that. I just feel bad for her. Like, I pity her because she's just so, like, at her sick mind's mercy. She has almost, like, no control of her thoughts are just so erratic. They're just so... She's very, like, she acts very, like, bipolar. Like, she is, like, multiple personalities. Like, I don't know. It's just very... Or she's schizophrenic. I don't know what I'm not a fucking doctor, right? I don't know her disorder, but... Like, delusions. And it's sad to not be in full control of one's mind. It's scary. I mean, yeah, it's frustrating if you're not in control of your body, but, like, your own mind? Bro. Then you got, like, her fight with Echo. I mean, these are people, like, she was friends with him. And now they're enemies. They're on different sides of... They're on the same side of the war, but, like, two different ideologies or perspectives or just ways of going about it. Different lines. There are lines... I mean, he said he murdered people, enforcers. I just think that it's, like, different lines that they won't cross. Not that their lines are, like, you know, like, not, I don't know. Do I want to say Soco's team is willing to go for... They're willing to get their hands dirtier in more ways than one? Because I don't see Echo's people, like, working with... you know, like, drug lords or whatever, like, with the police, like, dirty cop kind of thing. I don't see them doing anything like that. I do see Soco doing that, though. Whatever it takes to win, right? It's just... So maybe I guess you could say they're willing to go further. I don't know. I like the community that Echo built for his people. It's beautiful down there. It really is. I like what he said. If this little seed could survive here, then so can we. And, you know, I like that they're not like, oh, well, we want to live up there with you. Like, no, we're perfectly content and fine down here. Fuck it. You know? But we just want to be able to have what you have. Like, why can't we... Why? Why can't we have just as much as you have? Why do you always just give us your scraps, your leftovers, like what Soco says? They're fighting for their equality, and I love it. And I like how messy it is, because it's like you see different people doing different things to try to make change, and it's like, which one's gonna work? Which way? Whose methods will be more effective? And I don't really have a preference, honestly. I don't really care. I just kind of want to see how it all plays out. I'm curious. I liked seeing that vulnerability with Soco and how he was scared, like when Jinx didn't come back. And you could say, and it probably is true, that part of it was because, you know, like she's the one who was working on his weapon. He needs her to come back and work on his weapon. But I think also at the same time, he does see her as a daughter. Yes, he relies on her in business matters and his eye, but that it wasn't just that. I think it was like he missed her. He not having her around, like that's his only real family, you know? He sees the rest of them as just a means to an end. Like this is just a business relationship. With her it's more personal. He sees a lot of himself in her. He raised her, you know? It's different. That doesn't mean he's not going to use her like he uses everyone else, but I do think that it'll mean he may feel a bit bad about it. And he did try to, like what he said, I was trying to spare you because she's not here for you, she's here for that. Like, that could have been a lie on his part, but at this, and it did seem desperate, like to just get her to trust him. And that was probably part of it, but I also do think that he does try to protect her from herself as well as other people. And so I do think that was part of it as well. Like maybe he really was trying to protect her because he doesn't know everything. Like he sees her, he sees Vi working with an enforcer. Like he doesn't know the relationship that they have, or like, yeah, she could be here to see Powder, but I can't remember. I don't know if they had a conversation last episode or not, but like Soco and Vi, I should have rewatched the episode, but oh, they did. They fought, right? And then they got away, barely. So he did know. He knew. He didn't, but he didn't know at first why she was there. He just recently found out, and then also like it is coupled with the fact that yeah, she's coming here for her sister, but she is also here to help Caitlyn find the core. So, or whatever you call that. I forgot. So part of it, yes, was manipulation. I'm not gonna say that it wasn't, but you can't say he doesn't care about her at all. It's a mix. He does manipulate and use her. He lies to her. He withholds information. But he does care. He doesn't like seeing her upset. Not just because it makes her less productive, but because he actually cares about her well-being. As a daughter. As his family, his only family anyway. Who else we have to talk about? Marcus, I didn't think he was dying that early on, but tell his daughter he said, I'm sorry, probably, or I love you. Or tell her I love her, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe, like, I wish I was a better dad. I don't know. I didn't think he was dying. I keep saying I didn't think he would die that early, but it is episode 7. So maybe it's not that early. What else? Vi now, like, after that fight on the bridge with Echo and Powder, like, what side does she take now? Like, does she still try to save her sister, or does she see her as a lost cause? Will she ever give up on her, or is there nothing her sister could ever do to make her say, you know, I'm just done. I'm done with you. I can't keep defending you at this point. Like, but at the same time, her sister's been traumatized, manipulated by someone, and then poisoned by that toxic ass water. So now her mind which was already fractured, is just fractured even more. So you have to, like, I think you do have to cut her some slack. Like, she's mentally ill. She needs help. But at the same time, that doesn't erase what she's done. And some people are just not going to care. You know what I mean? They're not gonna care that she's sick, that her mind's twisted. Like, that's just gonna be another excuse for them to say, yeah, that's another reason why we just gotta throw her in jail. We should just kill her so that she doesn't do something like this again. Whatever. I'm just saying. What else? Jason, Victor injecting that into his leg and stuff, and I guess he's figured it out. We didn't see how that affected him. I guess we'll see it next episode. Maybe, probably. So he mixed the shimmer with the hex core thing. Calling everything the hex core. I don't know what that, like, the little ball is called. Someone put it in the comments. And then tell me what the, like, thing that was, like, that he was using and mixing his blood with. I think that's the hex core. I don't know. Anyway, he figured out how to use it, I guess. And so now I think that maybe was a way for him to... we're starting human trials. Oh, man. Anyway, to survive, to fix himself so that he can survive long enough to help people and create a legacy. But then again, Singed did say legacy and people we... Did he say people we care about? Relationships are what we sacrifice for progress. Yeah. But at the same time, Victor's like, I hope Jace will understand, so hopefully he doesn't have to sacrifice any relationships, but they weren't really getting along as we led in their last encounter, you know. He doesn't want to use his technology to create weapons because it's just, he was right, like, all it's going to do is just foster more what's the word? I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. But, like, just, hang on, don't force it, let it come to you. More conflict, there we go. It'll just foster more conflict, just everything. Their relationship, it's already shaky. Their peace, their I don't even know if you would call it peace, but relationship between Piltover and Zaun's shaky at best. And now I just think that this is just, it's like it's kind of like what Medarda said, it's just going to be an endless cycle. Like, you got to end the cycle somehow. I don't know how you solve that problem other than, okay, let's just both agree to put down our weapons, and that's never going to happen. Humanity, I just don't think they won't ever, you'll never get everyone 100% on board to agree with that. I don't know how to solve this problem. They're creating weapons and fighting back because you're constantly oppressing them. If you wouldn't oppress them so much, they wouldn't have to fight back as much as they are. But this all comes from the war. You know, like, Zaun fought back before, and they lost. And now they're left with maybe, like, more scraps than they had before, but that just, like, it just ruined their relationship that had already been, like, it was already bad before. Then they were at war with each other. Now they hate each other even more. They just distrust each other more. They look for any excuse to, Piltover looks for any excuse to talk down to, belittle, discriminate or oppress anyone from Zaun. And then that just gives Zaun the excuse to, well, look at the way you're treating me, so of course I'm going to rebel, or, I don't know, have a terrorist attack on their city. Like, I'm just saying, like, it is an endless cycle, and by you now creating more weapons to combat the weapons that they are creating or possibly creating, don't know for a fact that they are. You're assuming they are, and you're not wrong to assume that they are. But it's like you're both assuming. Well, should I say both? I was going to say they're both assuming the worst in each other, and obviously that's not helping. But they can just see that you're all the same. Stop with the shit. Oh, it's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Easier said than done, Lex. Anyway, so this is a problem. Things they've just gotten worse since the first fucking episode. Things have gotten worse. I don't even know what else to say at this point. Did I talk about everything? I'm sick of Medarda manipulating them. Like, their hex tech was going to be just for helping people at this point. It's now going to be used to create weapons so that Piltover will not fall to Zahn. And I don't know. Yes, it's a way. It's a failsafe. It's a contingency plan. Yeah, they're saying that now, but who's to say they won't attack first? They could just use the attack at the, I don't know where that was, that carnival that day, whatever, on Founders Day. They could just use that as an excuse to say, well, they started it, they've already attacked us, so why wait? Don't give them the chance to act, because then we could save lives. I don't know what the solution is. I don't know. I really don't know. It's so complicated, and I fucking love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when I don't know all the answers and I don't know how to solve the problem. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, so I'm gonna shut up. How do I start this again? Yeah. If you're watching this on YouTube and not Patreon, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that's in the description below, so please check that out. And sign up to support the channel. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.